Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to give it a couple minutes that some people get in here, and then we will get started. Okay, let's get into it. Good morning, good morning. Hope you guys all had a great day yesterday. Um, if you watched my videos for the last couple days or the reels I've been posting, you know that Dimitri and myself were immensely bullish. Like we were so freaking bullish, guys, and sometimes the play happens in the pre-market. So right now, everything that we thought was going to happen yesterday, it's happening right now in the pre-market. So now what? Now what are we looking at? Simple. I want to pull back. Okay? I want to pull back to get into calls. If I was going to short, look at 550, right? If you look at my screen right here, I'll make this line a red line, so you know what I'm talking about. So this big line right here, right, at 550. Let's start scrolling over on the 5-minute time frame. We have big resistance here, but remember on July 23rd, remember when we had that big sell-off in the after hours, and then it continued in the pre-market? We didn't fill that gap yet. So the best level I want for puts is not going to be 550. It's going to be 541.46, 551.46 to 551.50. I'm going to show you exactly why right now. So look at this level, right? We broke through it. SPY needs to fill this gap. This is a fair value gap, whatever the hell you guys call them. 551.46. Let's start scrolling left. Look at this pocket, right? Look at the support we have. Look at all the support touches we have. Look when we reject it. Where do we go to? We go all the way to 548 once we reject 551.46, right? But look when we hold at support. Look where we bounce to. We bounce up a couple dollars, right? In some cases, we go up $5 or $6. So everyone's going to be eyeing 550 today. It's not the pullback. I don't think it's going to happen at 550. I may try it. Right? I'm going to be watching the price action. But for right now, we have more touch points at 551.50 than we do at 550 on the 5-minute time frame, right? And this is all micro. This is not like too macro. The first time we came up to 550 on June 28th, you see how we had a nice rejection here? A gap up in the pre-market, down, came up. So this is why it's still a level of interest, but I have a feeling everyone is going to be paying attention to that level at 550, and that's why I don't think it's going to happen. But this is what we're going to be waiting for, just like this. Today is probably going to look exactly like this, okay? We're going to come up. The first reaction may be a little bit of sell-off. We're going to hold the support and grind all the way to 551.50. I'm hoping that we get a big enough rip and a big enough pump that we're able to capitalize on puts at 551.50. So this is going to be my short range, but this is a $1.50 range. So you have to be very careful. When you're either going to be playing 550, 551, or 551.50. So don't just buy here and double down up here. You're letting your contracts go way too far out of reach. Okay, so if you do want to short 550, if you think it's a big psychological level and there's going to get a pullback, which there should be, but I feel like everyone's going to be watching it, so we may not get it. You stop out if you see 550 support, right? And you just wait until the higher channel, right? This is a channel. We've been spending a lot of time in this channel. Once you come into it, we're bouncing. Once we reject it, big sell-off. Once we use it as support, big upside potential. Once we reject it. But SPY is going to fill this gap. And we do have a gap to fill at... where did SPY close at? Oh, it's already there. Hold on, let me just exit this. The gap is at 553.78. 553.78. So you want to make free money and you want to make a big bag, you're going to have to, it's going to require a lot of patience today. But when do we know this gap is going to fill? Easy. Once the best level for shorts turns into a support, 551.50, it is an open, empty pocket to the gap. It's going to be free money as long as we hold 551.50 as support. This is going to be a free $2 move, $2.50 move on SPY, 2.5 points. So this is going to be the bread and butter play, right? This is going to be a wicked play. But will it happen? Who knows? We don't know what it's going to do. We don't want to speculate, but we want to prepare ourselves in the bullish and bearish possible outcomes. So if you're just tuning in now, 551.46 and 550. Add these to your charts and just zoom out and you guys can see, right? Watch, as soon as we make 551.50 support, we moon. Once we reject it, we sell off to 548. This is going to be $1 to $2 or a $2 to $3 put once we reject this level. And if we hold it, it's going to be a $2 to $3 call play. So there's two massive setups waiting to happen. There is FOMC today. There is FOMC. We're going to go like this. Forex Factory. Right? Forexfactory.com. You guys know this, but a lot of people are not utilizing it, looking for the data. So today's Wednesday, July 31st. FOMC, federal funds rate, and then the FOMC press conference at 2 p.m. today Eastern time, 2 hours before market close. It's going to be volatile, right? Though it's going to be very volatile. And you know what? What is the possible outcomes today until that time? It's either going to be stagnant and we just sit and float up here between the 548 levels, right? And do a lot of nothing till the news comes out, or we're going to get a big volatile move up, which is the best case scenario, so we can short the crap out of this for a healthy pullback. I'm not looking for a market crash, guys. I still believe SPY is not done with the 560s. We do have a gap at the all-time high. Okay, so now we have the overhead. Now we know what we're doing to the upside, okay? Now let's look at the downside. So our previous levels here, all the red levels are the biggest levels to be trading. Okay, so 547.50, 548, and 547 flat, right? This little zone right here. Look at 547.50. Look at all the resistance we had in the pre-market today. Look at the resistance in this 50-cent range from 547 to 547.50. Look at this range from 547 to 548. Look at this range from 547, 547.50, right? Look at the range, guys. We just broke a macro level. SPY is bullish. SPY is crazy bullish. This is the macro. SPY just broke out. So we're not going to just hit puts at open, even though it may work, right? We want to give ourselves and train ourselves to only take the best setups at the best prices. So when we come back down, if we do get a pullback, guess who's going to be buying calls at the previous resistance? The daily sniper is. Dimitri and myself are buying this. We're going to buy it all up. And we're going to buy safe contracts and hit it with crazy freaking size. And we're going to make a boatload of money. Because SPY is bullish. It just broke out. And with that being said, yes, we could break through this, retest, and fall off a cliff. Okay? I want to give you guys both sides. Like, just because I tell you I'm hitting calls with size between 547.50 and 547, if I see weakness and a rejection, just like yesterday, I'm out. I don't need to trade anymore. What I thought's going to happen is not going to happen. But the best risk to reward for both sides today is 551.46 because it's an empty pocket to fill the gap. It's literally an empty pocket to fill the gap, and SPY fills its gaps. This level, 551.46, becomes a support. Look, it's going here. It has nothing. This is just free money. We're gonna make some silly money today. But if we reject this, we're going to make silly money because we're going to come and retrace all the way back down to 548, in my opinion. But on the way down, we have a lot of resistance that could hold support. If we short here, this is going to be a wicked play to 550. But guess what? 550, the previous resistance, could hold support. So if we are shorting at 551.46, you have to sell here because this is where we could drop and go. Yes, we could drop and go down, the gap and go, but we're probably going to reverse at 550 potentially. That is the game plan. That is what I am going to be trading today on live stream with the Daily Sniper, with Dimitri and myself. This is the strategies that we are playing in these pockets. Right now, SPY broke out of the macro levels, guys. And that is my game plan. Okay, 550 to 551.50. To the downside, the bullish side, we have 547 to 548. We could come down to 548, guys, and it could bounce immediately. It may not touch 547.50 or 547. Why? Look at the pre-market. We're holding the previous resistance as support. Not only that, the next heavy resistance of support, level of resistance is support too. And not only that, we got 548 as support. So there's no point of puts until our price target hits because everything is support down below. This could fall right now, guys. I'm not saying it can't fall, but you got to put the odds on in your favor, especially when you're day trading. It's going to be very volatile today. And what I'm trying to do is get green and get the hell out of here. I'm trying to make my bag and see you later. Right? That's the game plan. But okay, YouTube, I got to get heading to the Discord right now. I am live streaming there with Dimitri and myself. The link is in the bio if you guys would like to be a part of the Daily Sniper, guys. It's 45% off. It's $1 a day to be a part of us. Prices are going to go up in the future, so you can lock in now. We teach you guys how to make money off of real money. If you're interested in that, then by all means come, but you're not forced. I pre-market live stream every single day.
Well, everyone, good morning, good morning.
Videos. So I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate your
Can you hear
support.
me?
And stay green, guys. Take care. Yeah, I was just exiting YouTube.